Ever pondered the sinister aspects of Hollywood? From scandalous secrets to shocking behavior, the underbelly of Tinseltown reveals a world that is both captivating and disturbing. The stories of certain celebrities stand out, showcasing actions that have left a lasting impact on the industry and society. These individuals have crossed lines that many would consider unforgivable, engaging in behavior that raises eyebrows and questions about morality. As we delve into this countdown, prepare to uncover the tales of betrayal, manipulation, and deceit that have defined their legacies. Each entry on this list has a story that will leave you questioning the true nature of fame and the cost of success. The revelations are sure to astonish and provoke thought about the darker side of celebrity culture. As we explore these narratives, consider who you believe deserves the title of the most evil in Hollywood history. Clark Gable, known as the King of Hollywood, had a complex legacy that extended far beyond his iconic role in Gone with the Wind. He was notorious for his affairs and earned a reputation as a womanizer. One of the most scandalous aspects of his life was his affair with actress Loretta Young, which resulted in a secret child. Young later revealed that their relationship was not consensual, adding a dark layer to Gable's public persona. Early in his career, he had a dubious mentor who influenced his rise in the industry, and he often engaged in relationships that seemed aimed at advancing his career. Additionally, Gable faced a significant scandal involving the suspicious death of Jean Harlow's husband, which cast a shadow over his reputation. These elements combined to create a portrait of a man whose charm and talent were often overshadowed by his controversial actions and the darker aspects of his personal life. Bette Davis was a remarkable actress known for her incredible talent and strong personality. Her fierce nature often led to conflicts with powerful figures in Hollywood. She was famous for her quick temper and high standards, which made her a challenging collaborator. One of her most notable feuds was with fellow actress Joan Crawford, a rivalry that became legendary in the industry. Their clashes were fueled by competition and differing approaches to acting, which added to the drama of their careers. Despite the challenges she faced, including personal struggles and professional setbacks, Davis remained committed to her craft. Her insistence on artistic integrity set her apart in an industry that often prioritized commercial success over genuine talent. This dedication made her a formidable presence in Hollywood, earning her both admiration and criticism. Bette Davis's legacy is marked by her powerful performances and her unyielding spirit, which continue to influence actors today. Once a celebrated Western swing musician, Spade Cooley's life took a tragic turn following the brutal murder of his wife, Ella May, in 1961. His trial captivated the nation, revealing the complexities of his life filled with both triumphs and tragedies. Cooley rose from poverty to fame, becoming a prominent figure in the music industry. However, his journey was marred by personal turmoil, including infidelity and financial struggles that plagued his career. Despite his earlier success and undeniable charisma, the pressures of fame and his personal choices led him down a dark path. The murder trial exposed the darker aspects of his character, showcasing how quickly a celebrated life can spiral into chaos. Ultimately, Cooley was convicted of murder, marking a significant fall from grace and highlighting the tragic side of celebrity. His story serves as a reminder of how fame can be intertwined with personal demons and the consequences that can arise from a life lived in the public eye. Despite his immense popularity and pioneering work in silent film, Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle's career in comedy was overshadowed by a scandalous manslaughter trial involving the death of actress Virginia Rappe. Arbuckle was a beloved figure in the early days of Hollywood, known for his physical comedy and larger-than-life personality. However, his life took a tragic turn when Rappe died after attending a party hosted by him in 1921. The circumstances surrounding her death led to allegations against Arbuckle, claiming he was responsible for her demise. The ensuing trial captured the public's attention, with sensational headlines and widespread outrage. Despite being acquitted after a lengthy legal battle, Arbuckle's reputation was irreparably damaged. The scandal highlighted the fragility of fame in Hollywood's early years, as many turned against him, leading to the decline of his career. Even after his acquittal, Arbuckle struggled to regain his standing in the industry, illustrating how quickly public opinion can shift, and the lasting impact of scandal on a celebrity's life. Known for his mastery in filmmaking, Alfred Hitchcock also had a reputation for harsh treatment of actors. His approach to directing was often controversial, as seen in the case of Tippi Hedren during the filming of The Birds. Hitchcock subjected her to real attacks by birds, creating a traumatic experience that left a lasting impact on her. This method of using real animals for dramatic effect showcased his willingness to push boundaries in pursuit of authenticity in his films. Hitchcock's innovative techniques and storytelling prowess were remarkable, but they were accompanied by a complex personality. He had peculiar fears, such as a fear of the police, which influenced his work and interactions. Additionally, he was known for his penchant for cruel pranks, often at the expense of those around him. These aspects of his character contributed to a legacy that is as fascinating as it is troubling, revealing the darker side of a man who is celebrated for his contributions to cinema. Roman Polanski is a filmmaker known for his influential works such as Rosemary's Baby, Chinatown, and The Pianist. His career is marked by both artistic brilliance and deep controversy. One of the most tragic events in his life was the murder of his wife, Sharon Tate, by the Manson family in 1969. This horrific incident cast a long shadow over his personal life and career. However, it is his legal troubles that have made him a contentious figure in Hollywood. In 1977, Polanski was charged with the sexual assault of a 13-year-old girl. Following a plea deal, he fled the United States before sentencing, seeking refuge in Europe. This flight from justice has led to ongoing debates about his legacy. While many admire his contributions to cinema, others cannot overlook the serious allegations against him. His life in Europe has been marked by continued scrutiny and controversy, as he remains a polarizing figure in the film industry. Wallace Beery's legacy in Hollywood is marked by a divisive nature and allegations of abuse. He rose to fame later in life, achieving significant success at the age of 45. Known for his high pay, Beery's abrasive personality often created tension on set, leading to antagonistic behavior towards fellow actors. His personal life was equally troubled, with his first marriage to the famous actress Gloria Swanson ending amid serious abuse allegations. This tumultuous relationship painted a picture of a man struggling with his darker impulses. His second marriage also ended in divorce, further highlighting the instability in his personal affairs. Despite these challenges, Beery had interests outside of acting, including a fascination with aviation, which showcased a different side of his character. Additionally, his penchant for adopting a child hints at a complex personal life that contrasts with his public persona. This combination of talent and turmoil makes Wallace Beery a notable figure in the history of Hollywood's most controversial celebrities. Known for her incredible acting talent and striking beauty, Elizabeth Taylor's life was filled with both cinematic triumphs and personal controversies. Her career began as a child star, and she quickly rose to fame with iconic roles in films such as Cleopatra and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. However, her personal life often overshadowed her professional achievements. Taylor's tumultuous relationships were a constant source of media attention. One of the most scandalous moments in her life was her affair with Eddie Fisher, who was married to actress Debbie Reynolds at the time. This affair not only ended Fisher's marriage, but also sparked a public frenzy that followed Taylor throughout her life. Taylor's romantic life was marked by multiple marriages, including two to the legendary actor Richard Burton. Their passionate yet tumultuous relationship captivated the public, with their love story being both dramatic and tragic. The media often portrayed her as a figure of both admiration and scandal, making her one of Hollywood's most talked about stars. Despite the controversies, Taylor's legacy as an actress remains significant, and her life story continues to intrigue audiences around the world. Spencer Tracy's remarkable acting career was shadowed by personal struggles that painted a complex picture of his life. He is best known for his powerful performances in classic films, yet behind the scenes, he faced significant challenges. His relationship with Katharine Hepburn was both passionate and tumultuous, marked by deep affection, but also by the complications of his troubled marriage to Louise Treadwell. This duality in his personal life often led to feelings of guilt, which weighed heavily on him. Tracy battled a drinking problem that affected both his health and his relationships. His struggles with alcohol were well documented, and they contributed to his declining health in later years. Despite these issues, he maintained a successful career, earning multiple Academy Awards and becoming a beloved figure in Hollywood. His story reflects the human side of fame, illustrating the difficulties that can accompany success. Tracy's legacy is not just about his cinematic achievements, but also about the personal battles he faced, making him a complex and relatable figure in the history of Hollywood. Despite his immense talent and influence in the world of silent film, Charlie Chaplin's life was not without its controversies. He is best known for his iconic character, the Tramp, who brought laughter to audiences around the globe. However, his personal life often overshadowed his cinematic achievements. Chaplin had multiple marriages, often to women significantly younger than himself, which drew public scrutiny and criticism. These relationships were not just a matter of personal choice. They sparked debates about morality and propriety in Hollywood. Additionally, Chaplin's political views, particularly his alleged sympathies towards communism, further complicated his public image. During the Red Scare, these views led to significant backlash, culminating in his exile from the United States in the 1950s. While his contributions to film are undeniable, the complexities of his private life and political beliefs paint a multifaceted picture of a man who was both a genius and a controversial figure in Hollywood.